games and activities to promote pronunciation, speaking, and listening. A workshop for teachers of English to speakers of other languages, presented by Marcia Chan, the Pronunciation Doctor. This segment of the workshop is on Fly Swatter Games.
All right, we're moving on to Look in the Lake. Look in the Lake is a very, very cool game. It's such a wonderful game. I started this game 2 years ago, and here's how I started. I said, okay, I want to have a game where students practice endings, the 3 endings of the plural. So you have to have nouns. You gotta have nouns. Okay, so we have to have nouns. We have to have count nouns and non-count nouns. You have to have count nouns, because we only say 1 desk, 2 desks. So then I figured out how to do this, and I made this game. It's called Look in the Lake. It's really awesome. This is an example of what you can find in the deck 1. You have ducks and dogs, bats and bags, phones and bowls, books and boxes and buses and tons and tongues and carts and cards. Ooh. Every deck is a little different. And there are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of games you can play with them. So because we have such short time, we're going to do the Fly Swatter Game. Okay, so what you do is you go down to your dollar store, unless you come from the country with an England. You buy the teams, each player takes a turn, and then they go back in line to rotation. Usually we don't have 200 people, so I guess I'm not going to have everybody play this game, but I will get some volunteers who don't mind working and moving and aesthetically participating, right? Okay, those of you who want to sit down, grass is fine, but we're going to have some people who want, and volunteers already they are waiting to raise their hand, the volunteers, all right, so some of you who want to play the game, I'll let you sit there for a moment, all right? So let me just tell you what we do. I have a lot of ways that I use this. I mean, there are a lot of things you can do with fly swatting. Did you know that? Besides swat flies and your husband's bad. But I don't usually do that, because usually what I do is I just hold my hand out at the end of the conference, and you know what he does? He gives me a glass of wine. This is my kick your feet up and hold the glass out, and husband gives me a great, he says, would you like to Chardonnay or something? No. So I say, you're the expert on wine. So when I do this with my students, a lot of times I'll do syllables. Like, how many syllables are there? Just like we did, we're trying to focus on that, because that's a very fundamental thing. All right, sometimes I think, what is the syllable stress? First, second, third, fourth, so I'll put those signs up there. What does the ending sound like? If I say the word bed, what are you going to slap? You're going to slap beds with a z on it. There's what intonation? Intonation is quite difficult. Do you hear even intonation where there's no pitch change? Are you rising, where it's going up? Or you're falling, where it's going down? Those are types of games that I do with fly swatters. And which ones do you hear? Minimal pairs. Now this is a super advanced group. This is a super advanced TESOL group. Don't do this with your children at the beginning, all right? So I've got all sorts of words up there, right? And I've got words like cuff and cup, cap and cat, fan and fan, vase, vine, vest, desk, dip. Well, you need to practice all these words with your students in the first place. Practice the endings. There are a lot of things you want to do before you ever play a game like this. Must do that. We're not doing that here because you guys are the expert super-duper group. All right, now I need some volunteers, right? So if you would like to volunteer, I'm sorry, this is the thing, but you need to pick your body up and move it back there, okay? Otherwise, you will be trampled. Go down to the but we're filming here, no, we will bite, I promise. Go. Okay. Now. All right, can we have some volunteers? Can I get 8 volunteers, please? Come on up. Don't be shy. Come on, you guys are not shy. You're teachers. All right, 4 here and 4 here. We have 4 here, 4 here. And we do not need the projector, so if somebody can help us. All right, do we have 4 and 4? Oh, no, okay, we don't care. It doesn't really matter. All right, now. All right, guys. You guys are the blue team.
I was on.
All right. So I want you here.
Did you fix it?
Go blue. Go blue.
Content.
Go blue. Now you guys are Yellow, yellow.
Yellow, yellow, go blue. Yellow, yellow, go blue. Yellow, yellow.
All right, so blue team is over here. Blue number 1, blue number 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you are yellow 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so usually we have this whole class up there, and what happens next is somebody's got to call. And I make sure I get the right deck, right? I don't want to call the words that are not on the screen. As I said, this is the advanced group. So here's how it works. I call one of the cards that I'm looking at, or I have you, because you guys are all teachers, right? And whoever is holding the fly swatter has to find that word and swat it over there. Okay? Now behind you, you see the board where you have already displayed in whatever manner you have. Now we're going to have to make you stand behind blue in here and equidistant, I would say, here. Okay? Right? Is that about good? So when we call the word, we're going to find out who slaps it first. Who swats the right one. And whoever swats the right one, what do you do, team? You go. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay. All right, so we're going to take this word, we're going to say cat. Yellow, yellow. Okay, now go to the end of the line, please. Give your fly swatter to your number 2. All right, the next word is desk. Vase. Good. All right. The next word is vine. And the next word is dish. Oh, so sometimes, when you are in class and this happens, you have to be the referee, right? And sometimes when I'm in the referee, I'll say, you both did a good job, nobody wins, and everybody wins, and so we just go on. So sometimes you have to do that. All right, next word is vine. All right, the next word is cab. One slot. You got one slot. So I go, no point. Sometimes there's no point. There's no point in that, but there's a point in continuing. So let's continue. The next word is vine. And the next word is fan. Who was that? I'm kind of getting this harmonic here. Bluish yellow. I'm not sure what that one. All right. The next one is vase. Thank you to our players, and thank you to our cheerers. So we can all say we have a game.
Yellow, yellow, go blue. Yellow, yellow.
It's a lot of fun. If you have all the students doing it at once, that's one way to do it. But another way is to have, a cheering group and an active group, or you could, mix that up. As I said, there are lots of different things that you can focus on in terms of pronunciation issues and perception. This really helps with perception. Of course, it adds all the other things into it as well. And when you're doing this, and of course you guys are the expert group, so you guys are really good at it. But a lot of times my students aren't good at it, then you can stop and do your little mini lesson about, oh, you heard van, but I said vine, or whatever it is that they may have had difficulty with. Because sometimes they'll slap it and they say, they know they're right! They're not. Because they think they're right, because of their perception issues. So those are fun times where you get to stop and give a little mini lesson before you go on to the next one.
Look in the Lake is available from Sunburst Media, where you can find games, books, videos, software, and online English programs. You can also find free online vocabulary quizzes, free video lessons, blogs for teachers, workshop handouts, and slides. If you'd like to watch my students playing a variety of Fly Swatter games, access Pronunciation Doctor's YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/user/PronunciationDoctor. Next, click Playlists. Then, click Fly Swatter Games. Finally, click on any of the video clips to see learners of English practicing their auditory perception in Fly Swatter Games.